I asked ChatGPT, what are some questions that young Christians have that they're too afraid to ask? One of the questions I got was, what if I don't feel God's presence when I pray? So I know that for me in my life, I've had a lot of times where I've felt God's presence when I was praying, and I felt his joy and I felt his peace, and it felt like he was sitting right there in the room next to me. But I've also had times in my life where I'm praying and it just feels like I'm talking to a cardboard wall or something. What do you do in this situation? Well, the Bible says in James 4:8, come close to God and God will come close to you. So when you're praying to God, when you're having communication with him, when you're pursuing a relationship with him, when you're in communion with him, that's you coming closer to God. So when you come closer to God in that way, he'll come closer to you. The Bible also says that we live by faith. Why am I forgetting? The Bible also says that we live by faith and not by sight. We live by faith, not by sight, and not by our feelings. So even if you don't feel God's presence, the Bible says in Matthew 28:20 that Jesus will be with us even to the very end of the age. So even if you don't feel that, Jesus is with you to the very end of the age. And he's always with you, even if you don't feel his presence. We have to walk by what the word says. And the word says that he listens to our prayers. 1 John 5:14-15 says, and this is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us. And if he hears us, whatever we ask, we know that we have what we asked of them. So that's a long verse, kind of. Well, it's 2 verses, but all that goes to say that when you pray, you have an assurance that you have what you're praying about, because God answers our prayers. Even if you don't feel God, he is listening to your prayers and he will answer them. So I hope that helped. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment them. This is the best smelling candle in the whole world. Just so you know. All right, bye.